Hi everyone, the Lone Wolf here, back with some more EVE Online. And this should be another Serpentix Narcotics warehouse. Yep, and there you go. I was worried there for a second because I didn't see any of the rats spawn in. But it's all looking okay, especially since I'm alone in local. So yesterday was a really bad day for high-sec exploration. I made maybe 5 or 6 million. All the sites were done and it was pretty busy. There were constantly like 10-11 people in local, so I had bad luck. None of the good sites were there, and even all the data sites were gone, the relic sites. That was really worthless. But today, you know, I log in, I go to one system over, I see nobody in local, and 3 scannable signatures. The second one I scan is right here, the Serpentix Narcotics warehouse. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind for high-sec exploration. You never know what's behind the next signature that you scan. It can be something great, or you can have some really bad luck on some days. But overall, you know, generally, I have a good experience with this right here in Solitude. So it's doing quite alright for me. No need for me to really go. Oh, there you go. One of them finally takes damage, so I'll just recall them. I'm just leaving these wrecks here. Oh, oh yeah, they're actually going after my drones. That was what I was seeing here. For a second there, I thought someone else was in the site as well. But yeah, I just leave these wrecks here basically as a warning to let people know that hey, this site is already being done. Stay the hell out. And then just burn for the gate as quickly as possible with the passkey, and to get this one right there from the traffic management building. So this should be in warp pretty soon, and then we can get started on this Serpentix Narcotics warehouse. As you probably know by now, the potential is there for Tech 2 salvage and some nice faction loot. So let's get these sentries out and get started. Now personally I am a little bit excited for patch 1.1, because this should definitely help with the Ishtar, which gets I think it's increased tracking and optimal range for its drones after the patch, and so that should be really good for what I'm doing here. I'm really curious to see if this will have any impact. Because, well, honestly, it's already going quite smoothly, and they're doing really alright. You can just put one guarde on one of those frigates, and they tend to 1 or 2 shot them, except for some rare occasions where you can see right there this Corelli spy is being shot at for quite a while, but nothing seems to happen for some reason. There you go, it's finally gone. But yeah, this already feels quite efficient, and if the damage from this Ishtar is upped even more, and it's even more versatile against smaller targets, just sounds really awesome, almost unbeatable by any other hack to do this sort of content, because you really don't need to travel that much. Just take care of them ASAP like that. And here you can see, like, once they get towards 50 kilometers, it's a little bit tougher for the sentries to get the good hits in. Although these shots will attract them, so sooner or later they start heading straight for your ship, and then yeah, they take some nice fire right in the face. But around 50 kilometers is often the limit for good hits, but this should be increased with increased optimal range. This should and better tracking. It should be even easier than what you're seeing here at the moment. So really cool, and I'm really looking forward to that patch, just to see how my Ishtar changes. At that point I'll also try a low sec fit for that one, and I might just take it out for a spin there. So there you go. Corelli Watchman at 43, that should be decently quick, right? Yep, there you go. Down you go, and then all we have left is the cruiser, with potentially Tech 2 salvage. So this is really awesome when you find something like that. I'm still alone in the sector, so in this system, so it should be quite alright. That one explodes. And where the hell is its wreck? There's, oh, there you go. Stop hiding all brackets. And target and approach. And that's still from the major battle last weekend. Obviously I did hide all brackets to try and help out performance a little bit. 4,000 players in local was quite an experience, not so much a fun one, but definitely a very impressive one. And this is one of the things you do want to do in those major battles. It's to hide all your brackets. Basically it'll unclutter space for you, and it should definitely stop hiding all brackets, and it should definitely help you to load grid faster and just give your PC a little bit of an easier time, although of course last weekend was really extreme. But alright, let's see. Well, that's just a defense battery. That's not gonna do anything, and you don't actually need to destroy those. So it's all looking alright, and this again puts me 6.5 minutes for this second room. That's quite alright, so let's grab that. Unfortunately just 7 tier overseer effects, and the salvage is nothing. Move on to the gate. Yeah, 1 metal scrap. That's obviously not what you're hoping for, but that happens as well. And go, well, still alone in local, so yeah, there's not going to be any competition, I think, for this site, so that should be quite alright. And you know, this definitely changes just from day to day. Yesterday a lot of people in local, very few sites, very few signatures to scan, and they were all really pretty bad. I hardly made any money, but here now, you know, this is basically the second signature that I scan. You do have to look, of course, for systems where not too many people are, where there are a few signatures that might just be recent, and then you have a good chance to find something really nice, and a good chance for some faction loot, which is of course what we all want when we're exploring in HiSec. So get out of warp, start targeting. Definitely I prefer to start with the frigates and then just leave the cruiser for the end, so that I can have a nice view of the wreck, so that I don't have to go and look for that in the overview. That's just how I like to do it. Let's put that one on here. Should be able to target at least one more. That one's gone. There you go. Engage. They are targeting my sentries again, but they're really a lot tougher than the hops or the hammerheads. They'll be quite alright. There you go. Stuff gets destroyed really quickly, and they even choose targets by themselves. You know, you could let them choose their own targets, but I do think that manually going for the frigates one by one is still more efficient. There you go. Die. But yeah, if anyone has like another way that they do this, you know, feel free to time it against my video. If you have a more efficient way, obviously, I think me and everyone else would love to know about that. But I really don't see what ship is going to do a site like this more quickly than the Ishtar at the moment. Go. Being able to take care of 5 of these frigates at the same time in this manner is of course a really big advantage in my opinion. There you go, they just die pretty quickly. Let's engage some more targets. Engage target. That cruiser is at 20, so that's gonna be ideal. And over there on the left. Alright, oh actually I might want to take care of you as well. Corelli patroller. There you go, you know, gone. Nice damage. They're at like 40, boom, explode. And then they automatically go right for that Serpentis refinery headmaster, who is targeting one of my Guard A2s. There comes his missile, but yeah, he can't even do enough damage to break that. Obviously the small signature there helps. So they're in approach and afterburner, and that's 10.5 minutes for the third room. Pretty good. And let's see if this salvage is any better than the last one. Come on. That's the one disadvantage. I might check it out, you know, to put a micro warp drive in here just to speed it up a little bit more. I do think you could save maybe 1 or 2 minutes really on the traveling time if you go for truly maximum efficiency. That's 1 million, so that's, well, okay, you know, 1.5 millions already just from these overseer personal effects. Let's hope that salvaging doesn't take too long. Do I have a Tech 2 in there? No, just a Tech 1. Should upgrade that as well, I have the skills for it. But if it's harder, you know, there might just be Tech 2 salvage coming from that. Come on. Salvage this stuff for me. And damn it, still keeps failing. And bring that right in my cargo bay. Come on. And still I'm alone in local, so there's really no need for me to worry too much about hurrying up. Although of course I do like successful. Unfortunately, yeah, nothing to report. So let's hope that the station does a little bit better. Let's do a quick stack all, another 3 metal scraps. Yeah, this is the difference, you know, once again in exploration. One day you'll get 20 million in Tech 2 salvage from these 2 cruisers. The next day you get 4 metal scraps. That happens. Let's keep moving forward here, and let's hope that once again the fact that I'm recording this gives me some good luck and a nice drop. And this is obviously one thing that could probably be done more quickly with a micro warp drive, I think. This traveling towards the gates, and yeah, you could probably, you know, we're now at 13 minutes, so that's like 2.5 extra minutes between actually finishing all the pirates off and managing to reach the acceleration gate. You could win quite a bit of time that way. I should definitely look into that when I fit this Ishtar after the patch, with also a cloak and everything like that. He'll no longer have guns at that point, but yeah, it's a drone ship anyways, so that should be okay. And here we go. Once again, we'll just burn down the loot pinata as quickly as possible and not worry too much about the frigates, you know, if, and that's that one cruiser here. If you want like a few 100,000 extra in bounties, you can still do them, but in general it's really not gonna be worth your time. And just look at that, you know, 3 salvos, shields gone, 4th one like 10% armor gone. That's really good, you know, these guard days. Pretty damn awesome for this kind of stuff. Shots of 1000 from a single guard day. Strangely enough, one of them always tends to miss, you know, on a completely static huge structure like that. But I think it's one of the fastest way really to get past this structure. So just keep going. There we go, it's already in structure. And yeah, now we just need to work chew through that. They are once again targeting one of my sentries here, so they really don't like them. but at this range, you know, it's small enough that it'll tank this without any real trouble. So just keep going, relax, you know, it's on its final legs here. A couple more shots. Still alone in local, so that's really good, because there's still one signature left that I haven't done just yet. So if I outpost or something, that would be cool. Anyways, there you go. The trail runs cold. I recall my guys, start moving, afterburner on. Cargo container is what I want. Yeah, now if you really want to, you know, just target some freaks. Maybe pull out your hammerheads. I think those get targeted less quickly. Just start blabbing them. But it's really just to get past the travel time. And once again, you know, I think with the micro warp drive, you know, you can just zip to that a lot more quickly. Let's just have my hammerheads take care of a couple close ones while we're at it anyways. "23 kilometers. And well, they're still fighting, not seeing on what, but alright. 14, so let's already return them, you know, don't want to waste too much time here. And let's hope for good loot. Well, they did get targeted, strange, and that those frigates would switch to that like that. I thought that they would generally go after their own class of drones, but doesn't seem to be the case. And 147 million ISK. Jesus, I'll do a loot all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of faction loot. Jesus, you guys are really bringing me a lot of luck. I don't thank you guys enough, because every time I find one of these sites and I decide to actually fraps it, I get a loot drop like this. That's really, you know, 50 million for that. That's not worth a lot. 4 million for that. This one, so it's the micro warp drive, 31 million again. 50 million. Well, there should still be something worth a lot here as well. Then I think. What the hell am I missing? 4.8, 15, 4. Oh, there you go, 89 million Corelli A-type adaptive nanoplate. Yep, there you go. This puts my total value really high again. I'm gonna secure the loot once again. 15-20 minutes of work, and again 145 million ISK made real easy, real quick. You guys are bringing me so much luck. Thank you very much. Anyways, I hope that this keeps encouraging you guys to find your nice place for high-sea exploration as well, because the potential payout, as you can see, is really awesome. I'll see you all next time.